This is Luke 79 here on another Madden broadcast. Join me tonight. Check 1 and 2.
A good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog them out whenever.
Both 1 and 2. It'll be a fun game.
I don't care if you don't.
If you got him smoking.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A rivalry that spans 6 decades and 1,200 miles of Atlantic coastline is ready to go here in Miami. It's the Jets against the Dolphins, and it's coming up next. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys hoping to build on their first win of the season last week. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott joined by Brock Hewer. The ball's teed up, and here we go. Rivalry week at Hard Rock Stadium. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do and support that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's get to it.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Come on, one more.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Remember, this guy can run, so we got to be careful with him.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Nice.
So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're brought out by the 7th-year pro out of Washington State. You and I have known this guy for a long time, Brock. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Hall takes it straight ahead. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Well, Brock, every football fan knows that these two have been rivals for decades. As of late in the AFC East, they've had their struggles. Last division title either team was 2008. Last playoff win, kind of shockingly, coming all the way back in 2011.
Kate, some of the biggest names in the history of the sport. Joe Willie, Namath, Dan Marino, Don Shula. Over the last 30 years, the Jets, they've had 11 coaches. The Dolphins, 12. You just can't sustain success without continuity.
First down, Jets.
Herbert straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A give left side for Hall. Gets it to the 15. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So after their next drive, come the Miami Dolphins, sporting this week their alternate dark water rivalry jerseys, Brock. A bit of a departure from the typically bright uniforms that we're used to seeing them in. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Tua off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Rolling into enemy territory. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
4 yards. That's another.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 42-yard line.
Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. But defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing here, Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So that brings them to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Damn.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Go ahead.
They put a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
18 at the 12-yard line.
They're right here. 18. Overtime.
Tua looking to throw. Out wide, it's Waddle. Ooh, found a soft spot, crosses the 25. 40! Hits the 20! He's all the way home! Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown! Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Just a yard left to go on second down. Minshew working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
From the shotgun, Minshew. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running this with Hall. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Minshew looking to throw. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York.
Yeah.
The Jets get some late points and the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Fulcon now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. We've set it down from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Washington.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Tua again. Sends this to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love hooking up with his first-round pick, Matthew Golden. 20 yards on the touchdown pass. The Packers bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W.
Come on, halftime.
Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And it's Baltimore's all-time leading touchdown scorer, Mark Andrews. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Jaguars are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Minshew to throw. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here comes Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Following the play, Brock, medical staff headed out. Looks like they're going to take a look at injured tight end Mason Taylor. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. He's back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So first down from the 41. There's A-Chain up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Put him up. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And
Yeah.
they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away.
Going for it on 4th down.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jets.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Herbert again. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the feet. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets down by only 3. First and 10 from the 43.
Don't lick that.
Trying an inside give to Herbert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't know if it's right, but don't lick it,
at the
okay?
line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he is to throw. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Setting up to pass. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
There defensively.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To throw. This one's caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. It's a road win for the Jets. This game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.